Imagine waking up one morning and discovering that entire groups of children have vanished without a trace. No signs of struggle. No witnesses. No explanation. Just empty beds, confused parents, and a growing sense that something impossible has happened. That terrifying premise sits at the heart of Weapons, one of the most mysterious and unsettling horror films in recent years. Rather than relying solely on jump scares or graphic violence, the film builds its horror through uncertainty. It creates a world where questions become more frightening than answers. At first, the story appears to revolve around a straightforward mystery. Children disappear under bizarre circumstances, leaving families and authorities desperate for explanations. But as the investigation deepens, the film slowly reveals that the real horror is not simply what happened to the missing children. The real horror is understanding why it happened. One of the film's greatest strengths is the way it manipulates perspective. Every major character believes they are uncovering the truth, yet each new discovery only complicates the mystery further. Information arrives in fragments. Witness accounts conflict with one another. Evidence points in multiple directions at the same time. This creates a feeling that reality itself cannot be trusted. The movie constantly encourages viewers to form theories, only to challenge them moments later. Just when an explanation seems reasonable, another detail emerges that changes everything. This technique keeps audiences engaged because the mystery never stops evolving. A major theme running throughout the film is collective fear. When people do not understand what is happening, they begin creating their own explanations. Rumors spread faster than facts. Suspicion grows. Communities become divided. Weapons explores how fear can become contagious. The disappearance of the children creates a chain reaction. Neighbors begin questioning one another. Parents become increasingly desperate. Authority figures struggle to maintain order. As tension rises, the community slowly begins unraveling from within. The film suggests that uncertainty can sometimes be more destructive than the event itself. Another fascinating aspect of the story is the role of guilt. Many characters are haunted by decisions they made before the disappearances occurred. Some wonder if they missed warning signs. Others question whether they could have prevented the tragedy. This emotional burden transforms the mystery into something deeply personal. The movie repeatedly asks whether people are searching for the truth because they genuinely want answers, or because they need someone to blame. That distinction becomes increasingly important as the story progresses. Visually, the film uses ordinary locations in disturbing ways. Familiar neighborhoods, schools, homes, and streets gradually become sources of dread. The audience begins to feel that danger is hiding within normality itself. This approach makes the horror feel more realistic. Instead of creating fear through monsters alone, the film creates fear through the breakdown of everyday life. One of the hidden details many viewers may overlook is the film's use of repetition. Certain images, behaviors, and conversations appear throughout the story with slight variations. These repeated elements create a sense that events are connected by an invisible pattern. The audience starts looking for meaning in every detail. This technique mirrors the experience of the characters, who are desperately searching for clues while struggling to distinguish genuine evidence from coincidence. As the investigation moves forward, the story becomes increasingly psychological. The mystery is no longer limited to finding the missing children. It begins exploring deeper questions about memory, perception, and belief. Can people trust what they saw? Can they trust what they remember? Can they trust themselves? The film never provides simple answers. Instead, it encourages viewers to remain uncertain, creating a persistent sense of unease that lingers throughout the entire experience. Another powerful theme is the conflict between rational explanations and supernatural possibilities. The movie carefully balances these two interpretations, allowing both to remain plausible for much of the story. This ambiguity becomes one of the film's greatest strengths. Viewers are constantly forced to question which explanation is more frightening, a supernatural force beyond human understanding, or a completely human cause hidden beneath the surface. The deeper the mystery becomes, the more terrifying both possibilities appear. As the climax approaches, multiple storylines begin converging. Secrets emerge. Relationships fracture. Long-held assumptions collapse. Characters who seem trustworthy become suspicious. Characters who appeared guilty reveal unexpected motivations. The film repeatedly reminds audiences that appearances can be deceptive. By the time the final revelations arrive, the story has transformed from a missing person mystery into something far more unsettling. The ending is intentionally designed to provoke discussion. Rather than delivering complete closure, the conclusion leaves viewers wrestling with several difficult questions. Some mysteries are answered, but others remain open to interpretation. This decision reflects the film's central message. Weapons is not primarily interested in solving every puzzle. Instead, it explores humanity's need for certainty in a world where certainty may be impossible. The final scene suggests that some truths are too complicated to fit neatly into a single explanation. Fear survives because uncertainty survives. And sometimes the most frightening thing is not what we know. It is what we never learn. That lingering uncertainty is what makes Weapons so memorable. The mystery remains compelling. The emotional stakes remain powerful. And the questions continue long after the credits roll. If you enjoyed this analysis and ending explained, make sure to subscribe to Movie Story Recaps, share this video with fellow horror fans, and let us know in the comments which movie we should cover next.